Opening the sales reality check picture. This. Your top salesperson just landed a massive deal. They used perfect timing, asked the right questions, and handled every objection flawlessly. Now imagine if every member of your sales team could perform at that same elite level, consistently, every single day. That's not wishful thinking. That's the power of AI-driven sales coaching. The problem: the billion-dollar training failure. Here's a shocking truth. Companies spend over $70 billion annually on sales training, yet the average sales team still fails to meet management's profit and revenue objectives. Why? Because traditional sales training is fundamentally flawed. The reality is that no human being can become proficient at an activity that requires both mental understanding and practical application through a one-time training event. Think about learning to drive. You didn't master it by attending a lecture. You needed repeated practice, real-time feedback, and the chance to make mistakes in a safe environment. Sales is no different. It requires mental understanding of concepts, plus the practical application of those concepts under pressure, with real stakes, facing real objections. Traditional training gives you the mental part in a conference room, then throws you into the field hoping you'll figure out the practical application. That's why 87% of sales training is forgotten within 30 days, and why billions of training dollars produce mediocre results. The solution: AI Sales Coach that masters both dimensions. Our AI Sales Coach solves the fundamental flaw in traditional training by bridging the gap between mental understanding and practical application. Here's what makes it revolutionary: custom-built scenarios for real-world application. After we establish our partnership, we build scenarios specific to your company's exact challenges. Whether it's cold calling for appointments, qualifying inbound leads, following up on proposals, thanking customers for repeat orders, or handling aggressive and unpleasant customers, every scenario reflects your actual sales environment. Progressive difficulty levels. Our AI resistance can be adjusted across 4 levels. New reps start at easy, then progress to medium once they consistently score above 80%. They advance to hard after mastering medium, and finally to our insane level for postgraduate level training. This ensures continuous challenge and growth, real-time feedback and coaching. Unlike traditional training that ends when you leave the room, our AI provides instant feedback during practice sessions, identifying exactly what was said correctly or incorrectly and why. The management advantage: complete visibility and control. What sets our system apart is the comprehensive management dashboard. Managers receive detailed report cards showing each salesperson's progress, areas of strength, and specific weaknesses. When a manager needs to provide additional coaching, they have exact data about how that salesperson responded to specific scenarios within your company. Leaderboards drive competition. For companies with 6 or more salespeople, we create competitive leaderboards that dramatically increase utilization. Sales reps naturally want to outperform their colleagues, turning training into a competitive advantage. Partnership approach. We're not just vendors, we're partners in your success. After our agreement, we conduct scoping meetings to understand your specific challenges, then build customized training scenarios that mirror your exact sales situations. Investment and ROI: $97 per month. That pays for itself. Our investment is $97 per month per sales representative, plus a one-time setup fee determined after our scoping meeting. Each client receives their own customized installation with scenarios built specifically for their industry and challenges. Here's the math. If each salesperson closes just 1 additional deal per quarter due to improved skills, what's that worth to you? For most companies, a single additional deal pays for the entire year's investment. Yet our clients typically see 35% improvement in conversion rates within the first quarter. Our conditional money-back guarantee. We're so confident in our system that we offer a conditional money-back guarantee. If your team uses the system regularly at the prescribed levels and you're not satisfied with the results, we'll refund your setup fee in full. We can't discipline your employees, that's your job, but if you hold up your end of the partnership and ensure regular participation, we guarantee results. Positioning strategy. How to present this to prospects. When selling our AI Sales Coach, Position it as the solution to the billion-dollar training failure. Here's how. Lead with the industry problem. Start by discussing the massive investment in sales training that produces mediocre results. Ask them about their own training experiences and current team performance. Demonstrate the mental versus practical gap. Help them understand why traditional training fails. It addresses mental understanding but ignores practical application under pressure. Show the custom solution. Explain how our scenarios will be built specifically for their challenges, their industry, their customer types. Emphasize management benefits. Highlight the visibility and specific coaching data that managers receive, making their job easier and more effective. Key selling points to emphasize. Customization. Every scenario is built specifically for their company, their industry, their challenges. The more customized the training, the more beneficial it becomes because of the realism achieved during roleplay. Progressive development. The 4 difficulty levels ensure continuous growth and prevent plateauing. Competitive environment. Leaderboards turn training into competition, dramatically increasing engagement. Management intelligence. Detailed reports give managers the specific information they need to coach effectively. Partnership approach. We work together to define scenarios and ensure success. Overcoming common objections. We already spend money on training. And how's that working? You're part of the $70 billion spent annually on training that produces average results. Our approach addresses why traditional training fails. Our team won't use another system. The leaderboard feature makes this competitive and engaging. Plus, the scenarios are so realistic and customized to your environment that reps actually want to practice. We need proof it works. That's why we offer the conditional guarantee. Use it as prescribed, and if you're not satisfied, we refund your setup fee. We're that confident. Closing. The transformation imperative. The sales landscape demands more than mental understanding. It requires practical mastery under pressure. Our AI Sales Coach is the first training system that delivers both dimensions effectively, consistently, and at scale. Your competition is either already using AI-powered training or will be soon. The question isn't whether this technology will transform sales training, it's whether you'll lead that transformation or get left behind by it. At $97 per rep per month, this isn't an expense. It's the highest ROI investment you can make in your sales organization. Because while your competitors are still conducting traditional training that fails 87% of the time, your team will be mastering real-world scenarios in a risk-free environment, progressing through difficulty levels that build true expertise. Remember, you're not selling software. You're selling the solution to the billion-dollar training failure, competitive advantage through customized practice, and the peace of mind that comes from knowing every team member can handle any sales situation with confidence and skill. The transformation starts with a scoping meeting. Let's schedule that conversation and begin building your customized path to sales excellence.